Jeez, when did everyone turn into an asshole? Huff, puff, oof. I headed to the watering basin as soon as I calmed down, but there wasn't anything I could really do about all the sweat. You made it! Hey, you look like you just got out of the gym. I didn't realize what time it was, not to mention how far I had to run. You'd think I just got out of You think I just got out of morning drills with the athletics club. I got seated and caught my breath. Ugh. Hey, where's Agia? She was just here, but she just left and said she won't be coming back. Wait, the teacher's coming. But Agia didn't show up. It was weird. Everyone was seated and Agia's bags were even resting next to the desk. Is this like the cool teacher like, Yo, Minase, what's the deal with Himegi, bitch? No idea. Why would I know? Well, I guess you have a point. It's obvious. Apparently she's involved with someone else, though. Idiots. But I'm not sure how I actually feel about her. Hear footsteps down the hall. Someone's walking toward the classroom. Looks like she came after all. Who's this? The pace of her footsteps was speeding up. Hey, sorry, I stopped by earlier. I'm really sorry I didn't make it in time for homeroom. Agia bolted towards his seat. Well, she technically did make it on time, if not at the absolute last second. Oh. What's going on with the teacher? He's acting all daydreamy and weird. Really? Even Agia looked airheaded. Some sort of strange atmosphere filled the room. No, I'm sorry for being late. We get the picture already? Now sit down. Why does everyone look like ghosts? That's so cool. What is? Nothing! Katori, with an annoying look on her face, avoided making eye contact with me. What's wrong, Aoi? No, nothing. I'm just feeling a bit weird. Where were you, anyway? I'll tell you about it later, okay? Class was about to begin, so we left the conversation at that for the time being. No one ever even brought up what it was that made the air in the room change like that. Was it something I said? Well, it seems like the newlyweds have kissed and made up. What the heck? It must be nice finding the love of your life, now drop dead and fry in hell. Everyone in the class looked absolutely mad. I needed to get the hell out of here. Yes, I need to get the hell out of there. Hey Katori. I've got training to do after this, so I should get going. Come on, Katori, how are you going to just leave like that? I'm very confused right now. I need a break from this insanity, seriously. Agia and I were both skeptical, but we just ended up letting it go. I need to go and change into something more fitting. Oh? Instead of flipping out on them and causing a scene, I headed to the lockers. I would have flipped them off. Whoa! Oh, oi! What are you doing here? I'm a teacher now, remember? No. Miss Amana. Right, sorry, you just really surprised me. I'm a teacher, you hear me? Yeah, Mrs. Amane. Isn't Ms. like if you're gonna get married? Ms. Amane. As soon as those words left my mouth, a smirk ran across her idiot face. Why am I such a prick? I call Katori a cripple and I call her an idiot. But Amane. Ms. Amane. When did you say you'll start lecturing after summer break? You're onto something there. Are you just planning everything out for now? Not exactly. There's actually no need for that. Why's that? Well, do you mean that? That'll be impossible. You know, I was a student counselor once, and I began to think about it. I began to think about what it would be like to be a teacher. I knew it. She's not a teacher at all. Whatever the case, this is a big change for me. writing up exams, testing, endurance quizzes, preliminary exercises, all of that's mandatory to be a teacher, right? In order to be a teacher? Yes, but as you probably guessed, I'm probably the worst teacher you'll ever know. Bingo. But this isn't the sort of thing one can quit halfway through. I've got to go the full mile. I've gone through trial runs and a bajillion times, but unless I force myself to try the real deal, I'll never understand what it's actually like. So, you were meandering around the school one day and thought to yourself how good it would be to be considered a teacher, right? That's correct. You're a sharp kid. To think that there's a path that we bang her. Ooh! The processing is done for If My Heart Had Wings Part 48. If you haven't watched it and you're watching this one, then I don't understand. Publish! There we go. There's been some weird processing problems. They may have gone by the time this episode goes up. But, like, the processing stops at like 95%, which is very annoying, and then I have to re-upload it. Okay. I just knew I'd get it right if I could think of the most pathetic excuse possible. Whatever the case may be, I'm done with counseling. I'm sorry, Miss Amane, for saying what I've said about you. I can feel her eyes piercing my skull. The students passing us in the hall were all looking our way. Regardless, she's already well known around here. Except for the newly registered students, every one of us knows her just by looking at her uniform. We couldn't help to notice if she were to make that switch from counselor to teacher. Oh yes. Amane clutched her right fist and cupped it in the other, probably not aware that all the students around us were staring our way. Oh god, she's gonna punch me. Then I got this really awful feeling in my stomach. Huh? Suddenly her face was really, really close to mine. Ugh. Aoi, you and I have some things to discuss. Yes? This woman needs to back off! I can see her nose hairs from this distance. Really, because all I see is a slit. Come on! Her polished lips were slowly moving in front of my forehead. Let's get along. Okay. There has to be a huge question mark floating above my head. She needs to return the quest. I'm not sure what I should be doing, to be honest. So it'd be great if you could teach me. Then she brushed her hand over my elbow. What are you doing? I'm guessing that this is what friends are like? No, Yes, that's right. She just kept her hand on my elbow and started meditating. I can understand doing this in a corner or something, but we're in the middle of the hallway and everyone's watching us. She said at first that she needed to avoid Mr. Tobioka, right? And then a sweet aroma permeated through my nostrils. What is up with the smell? It's making me feel weird. So why don't you two get closer to each other? Think about it. I'm a counselor. Think about it. I'm a counselor. I'm in the soaring club, and I'd be more than happy to hook you up. Finding out how, though, that's a separate problem. Let's see. This is how Hatari did it, right? Her hand descended from my elbow down to my hand. She began to slowly rub my wrist. Ms. Amane was wrapping her fingers around mine. Hey now! Without being too forceful, I pulled my hand away and turned to Ron. What's the problem? If you really want to be friends, why don't we hold hands? I understand what you're trying to say, but I take it her idea of friend differs from how I define it. This woman's got the wrong idea. I'm not your tea party guest. Well, let's get it on! What? Are we gonna bang? No, hold on. Just think for a sec. If we're supposed to be faking that we're members in the Soaring Club, then it doesn't make sense to be friends, right? Something's processing up there. Oh! She clutched her fist into her palm again with a loud smack. Now that I think about it, what she's saying makes sense. I forgot that I'm a part of the group too. You're quite the sharp one, Oi. Not really. Suddenly I felt a strong sense of fatigue. Same here. Super, there's really no way we can be friends. Wait. That's fine. Alright, so let's get this straight. We're not friends, and we never will be friends either, get it? I hate you. But... women are confusing. Yep, she's a mental case. Oh hi, it seems Anamane and her boyfriend have returned. You're at it again, you cheating bastard. This time it's with Miss Amane. Burn in hell, filthy mutt. The voice keeps changing, but who cares? You don't even know what's going on. How does everyone already know what's going on? The two lovebirds are quarreling, how sad. You know too? Everyone does, silly. At this point, I would leave the class and just flip everyone off. You're just going to be disparate shamane. I don't know what that means. You should bring up the fiasco she started with the windmill. What the heck's that supposed to mean? I was so tired. Too much confusion and screaming. I laid my head on the desk. What the hell is going on? After school? Everyone over here! Ajia was blocking our way to the secret base. All of the members of the Soaring Club were here. Ajia, Kotaro, Asa, Yaro, and me. Just in case you had forgotten. Yaro was not a part of the club! You planning on taking us somewhere anywhere? The Soaring Club, my room. Okay. I don't know if she says that whisperly or like, that Soaring Club, my room. Yeah, she does say the room. The room? We go to secret base, don't we? But that's outside of school grounds. We've got to try to keep it hush-hush. Which means that we really should have a room that's within school grounds, even if we end up not using it. Sure. We'll go incognito. Exactly. However, that doesn't just mean we can't set up a base anywhere we'd like. Tobioka found out about my old base from back at the rubber club and confiscated the whole thing. I've already been talking to the others about borrowing a room for the Soaring Club. Are you serious? I was shocked at my own response. The Soaring Club? It's a club of... It's a club of bikers and car drivers. We run around and tour the streets. Since we call our group the Soaring Club, it makes us sound like we create gliders and other flying equipment. The Touring Club, okay, has the same thing going on, but they're making engines instead of wings. These types of groups are the only ones you'll find claiming that they're a part of the engineering field. Many of the things these types of clubs do are similar to each other, and if we think about how many people have joined us, you'd probably figure that the space we found should be plenty enough to accommodate us all. I got the Touring Club to agree that we could share the room, and even got the approval of the Student Council. So we politely borrow one of the Soaring Club's computers and throw up some info on the gliders that no one will care about. Like books on aviation and the engineering of flights, all sorts of periodicals. We'd leave it there and no one was expecting any different. Since we're sharing the room with the Touring Club, we've basically got everything figured out. Well now, nice going. She's good. Even though I don't understand a damn thing that she's doing. We've just got to make sure that once class is over, we all need to come to this new club room before we head to the secret base. I've already placed shoes near the door for when we exit the building, and we'll probably be able to leave from the other side without problems either. My god! You must have been busy doing all this stuff for us. Well, it's not gonna get done by itself. Heh, I know she's got a little longer. Look at that prideful face of hers. We can do this, but Ajia wasn't the only one working hard on this, you know. Tori's face was beaming with admiration. Ajia's lips were twitching for some reason. Nah, I'm not sure how you all will make yourselves useful from now on. What? Ajia's attitude suddenly went sour. Wait, what?
To be honest, I'm not really sure if I'm on board with this whole thing. We've got the approval of the student council and everything, but let's be honest, the touring club's got more prerequisites.
What do you mean by prerequisites?
For that, I'll need everyone's cooperation.
So, what do you want us to do?
Oh, well, I haven't exactly.
Spit it out! We ain't got all day! I'm kind of on Kotori's side. The G is turning into a bitch.
Alright, Kotori, smile.
Huh?
Try to smile. I'm not even happy. How can you expect me to smile? How about you two, Isayaru?
Oh, jeez! I agree with Hanabane. I can't smile if I don't know why I'm smiling.
Come on, you've all had two great guests into a store before and smile for your jobs. This is the same thing.
I've never had a job before. Me too. There's never been a reason for me to smile.
For goodness sakes, you people suck. Alright, well, there's the first time for everything. Yes, let's see some smiles.
Ajia whipped out her cell phone. Oh god, new face. She's got the Acer eyes.
Okay, Kotori, one smile for the camera. Aren't you a cute one, so sexy and sophisticated?
Kotori sent a glare her way.
Please, I need everyone's cooperation here. What's this all about? Well, it's kind of hard to explain, but essentially...
Ah, that's what she's after. Everyone suddenly looked my way. Well, the touring club's got real cars and motorcycles and an actual research group. They've got components for engines, manufacture machine parts, and they've got pros working in their group. They're one of the groups that makes the school look good. The hiring rate out of that group is 120%, meaning that they've already got jobs lined up even before they're juniors. But it's not like we've got anyone with that sort of skill. So we've got to flaunt our manliness instead, even though I'm the only male in this club. Yeah, the school is filled with girls, but many of these clubs are unpopular among females. Oil, gas, tools, metallurgy, mass, and torque. That's what makes mechanical maintenance what it is. We could always work on the teachers' cars at no cost and claim that it's covered as a part of our club activities. While we're at it, we don't offer advice to teachers looking to buy new cars. All of the repair shop owners around town know each other. They'd be invincible if we got them involved with the school. There's only one real problem. I clench my fist. There are not enough girl members.
Right, that's right.
I don't understand. We smell like oil, our fingers black, we've got stains up to our knees and elbows, and we've got burn spots and holes in our uniform. But it's these stains and burn holes that make us who we are. The ones who fix any sort of machine with our wrenches and crowbars. Sure, we look like a bunch of hoodlums. That's probably keeping girls from joining. But we can't just let such a thing keep us from fighting for more female recruits. Whoa, I'm crying. I don't understand why he's crying. Because of the lack of members? Are we looking for new members? What's going on?
Well, now that that's over, all I'm asking is that you try your best.
Achia! Kotori sent that same glare past her once more. What part of what he said are you agreeing with exactly?
I mean, you know, it's not like we're asking everyone to sacrifice their lives at the club.
No, you aren't. Enlighten us.
Well, all I'm saying is that we have prerequisites for borrowing the room.
What prerequisites are you talking about? She better be careful what she says or everyone's out.
I'm just asking that we spend a little bit of time each day to show up here. We should all know each other's names. And If that's all you're requiring, then...
Yeah, I can remember a few names.
Great! Even if I'm the only one who follows the rules, that's fine. Of course, we have to abide by the rule that no girl should be left alone in a room, and there's absolutely no touching allowed. Duh! The others couldn't handle that last one, so I'm just passing this by you.
Well then, I didn't expect that. Oh, really? Oh, I can understand why. I was in an all-boys school before this one. It's just that a club full of guys wants a little bit of female attention when we can get it.
Alright, club leader, I'm counting on you.
Me?
Now that we've finished our negotiations, I'm expecting a lot from you.
What do you mean?
You know, like greeting people.
Greeting them? How exactly?
Girl, you're so thick-skulled.
Girl! That was a Gia giving Katori the condescending stare. And then, as you would expect...
Greeting them with a club handshake.
No! Everyone looked at the new club leader, Katori. She's not the new... Katori's one of those types with an ineffable beauty. The head of the touring club is older than I am, and I know her figure better than he does. The word untidy would probably be the best way to describe a body like that. Katori, naturally, would know that. Her skin is white and pure, as though there were no blood in her body. Well, that's weird. She's a vampire.
You're not a bad person at all. You're really passionate, you're always cheering us on. Well then why don't you try to do it for a change? There's nothing I can do if you just label it as common courtesy. If it means that much to you, I'll do it too.
Alright then, you can be club leader. I'm fine as the leader.
Is that really wanted to be coming into this?
Hold on. Aren't all of you forgetting someone here? It was obvious that I was right for the job. Let me make it clear to you all, from this day forward, I am your new club leader.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Forgetting what?
Who's the one whom everyone rated as the #1 member of the Soaring Club?
No!
Who is the one whom no one in this club knows, who doesn't even go to the school?
But that person's an organization leader, not a club leader.
Then would you be content in the stakes were reversed? Little by little, Katori's name has been becoming more popular. That's the only reason why the others have given us the okay.
My god, my voice. It's no use to argue that.
Yeah, there's no use in arguing. Without further ado, get on with it, Katori. You don't have to be so dang happy about it!
We're depending on you, Katori. Don't let us down now. We're trying to pass through the passage of cloud, don't forget. I grip the back handles of the wheelchair.
Yuck! Smile, 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 smile! Katori's got the smile too!
Letting the art of the business smile will prove useful throughout one's life.
You traitor! You traitor!
All of us combined our spirit and headed to the room together. We combined our spirit? Fantastic. At that point, we all came to a decision. The secret handshake shared among club leaders was actually pretty slack. That was because Katori's partner was more nervous than she was, and didn't lack any confidence before he even touched her hand. It didn't help that Katori made jeering comments at her partner's body odor and torn clothing. What a boss. Wait, what? This is the garage? I understand that you use smelly things and it's easy to get dirty, but that doesn't mean that you have to leave yourself in such a mess. How about you clean yourself up every once in a while? The reason why no one likes us is because we're just a bunch of smelly scoundrels. Katori's the best. I wish it went for her. The touring club would always be called the wheelchair beauties and such. I don't know how they would put up with that. After that, Katori, with the wrath of a merciless dictator, entered the touring group and changed their image. Good thing that everything panned out the way it should, we'd say. Okay, I've got to save. Alright, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. I am very confused. This recording session is the recording session of confusion, because I have no idea what was happening. Either way, I'm sure we'll figure it out, or we won't, whatever. See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye!